Hi there, and welcome to Story Time with Uncle Bill. Today's 17 of Fit in a Year. And I was going to take the day off today, folks. I was real sore yesterday and all my muscles hurt, which was a good thing. It was all a good thing. I was tired. I went to bed maybe like 11 o'clock. And normally I'd wake up about 2 or 3, watch a bunch of videos, go back to sleep for a little bit, and get up and start my day. I woke up 5:30, 6 o'clock. Slept all through the night. Woke up. And I know it's the winter time, and for some reason, I didn't have the thermostat set or anything. And it was cold in the house. Still cold now because it ain't been up that long. But I felt great. I felt great. Energized. And when I took a shower, I ate, drank, hydrated. I went for a bike ride. It was real chilly outside. I did not have on enough clothes. Straight up. It's cold. And I normally ride 2 miles, but I only rode 1. Came on back to the house, took a hot shower, man, and felt like the Incredible Hulk. Really felt good. I was like, well, I got this energy, and I got an hour before I got to go out, start the day. The hell with the day off, let's get it in. Because, there's going to be plenty of times to take days off. Thanksgiving's coming right around the corner. Oh, did you just hear my knee pop? Wow. Never had that happen. So we'll do some back today. And normally, the last couple of times we did back, I've been on the Total Gym a lot. Not everybody got a Total Gym, so we're not going to use the Total Gym today. Whew. Well, this seated ass got me. All right. So, a lot of the back that you do and that I do off the Total Gym, what makes it easier is pull-ups. Pull it, you go wide, you can go close grip and change your hands. And I don't have any kind of pull-up bar. If you can't do any pull-ups, and if you have, that's why having a workout partner is important. When you go up to a pull-up bar and you can't do a pull-up, hold on to the bar and cross your legs behind you, and then your workout partner can grab your shins or your feet, but closer to your shin, wherever, the closer to the knees you get the most weight and help you up. It's very easy to lift somebody when they're using their help, and then you just do as many as you can. Or get to the bar. There's different muscles you say. There's muscles that hang, and there's muscles that lift, and there's muscles to hold. Get to where you hold your chin above the bar and hold it just as long as you can. You'll be surprised. You might not be able to hold it a second. 2 seconds, 5 seconds, you're doing good. 10 seconds, you're going great. Shoot for a minute. However long that takes, you'd be surprised. And because it's really hard. It's really hard. Do that. Or start at, or, if you got a bar and it's in wood, you cut the holes, make it lower and get up underneath it. You don't have to have your weight hanging. Slide up underneath it like you was going up underneath a car, and then pull yourself up and then slowly work the bar up. It's the same thing as the Total Gym. Slowly work the bar up and then till you're erect, and then work your way up. That process, it sounds long. That could be a week. Because once you get one pull up and you keep trying it, or just hang for a while, see how long you can just hang at the bottom, and how long you can hang at the top, and then try to work it. You might only get this far the first time you do it, but keep doing that. The muscles are coming. They're trying. They need your help. And you could knock out 100. You can get fancy with it. You just got to keep going. So, and deadlifting. I'm not going to do it, but we're going to come close. This is a bent over row. You're going to Bend your knees slightly. Keep your back straight. Keep the weight close to your legs. It should almost slide off your legs. You don't want to go hold the weight out forward like this. You put strain on your lower back, you could hurt yourself. Don't do that. Keep the weight close to you and come straight up. Pull it right into your stomach. Hold it. Squeeze at the top. Now we do, so I'm going to superset it. I'm just going to do the same exercise with dumbbells because you might not have an easy curl bar. Straight bar is the same thing. Switch your weights out. Keep them close. With dumbbells, you can get a full range of motion. The bar constricts how far you can go. The dumbbell, you can get it up here, making more of your lat muscles work. It's not sugar-free Kool-Aid with the sugar. I think this is like pineapple and cranberry juice. Oh man, yes. I can feel it. So one of the things that helps healing, and you got to do every day anyway, is eating. And there's certain foods that are cheap. Good for you. It's gonna give you the most bang for your buck. And I recommend you, if you're working out, you want to lose weight, you eat it if you can, because you might be allergic to it or it don't taste good to you. If it don't taste good to you, find a way to make it taste good to you. And one of them is eggs. And I recommend you eat the white and the yolk. But if you're looking to save the calories, eat the yolk. Eat the white. Five to 10 grams of protein, depending upon the egg and the size. I eat them raw, fried, boiled, like bubblegum shrimp, you know what I mean? They're really good for you. Might give you some gas, might make you blow up the toilet. You just can't beat them. 2 to 3, the threes are like the perfect number. It's 20, 25 grams, 18. And anytime you got I'm a big, when I eat eggs, because I want to get them out, I want to get them in and out, I always eat wheat bread with it. You got to push the poop, folks. Pushing the poop is important. Gut health. Oh yeah, I got to do 2, yes. Like drinking the water. It just ain't worth working out. It ain't even worth. You got to drink the water and eat. lot of people don't like to eat breakfast. And breakfast in most countries, the most important meal. Try to make it yours with an egg and wheat bread. You know what my go-to is? Especially it's cold now, right? 2 things, and I'm going to make them on a video. Let's go to see this stuff. Depending upon here in the U.S., you know, you might eat farina or cream of wheat. Let me get a check on the video. What I got right here, folks. I know we got to get lower. I got to get lower. I got to get lower than that, I think. Man. I'm not sure. Let's see. Man, in your face. Okay, look, so when you're sitting in a chair, you want to scoot all the way to the edge. Your butt's just on the edge. And I'm going to make a 45 with my, if you can't see, I'm going to make a 45 with my feet and my legs. So I'm going to have this space up underneath there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the weights, not going to bang them, I'm going to bring them in. When I come up, I'm going to force them back muscles to bring them weights out from between my legs. Hold it at the top and come back and just repeat. If you can't see it, I'm pretty sure you can't. Maybe if I sit back a little. That's all I got, folks. Okay, ready? Squeeze at the top. Control the weight. Been a long time since I did these. Oh, yep. The second food, eggs and the wheat bread, the second food, it's got a high mercury content, so you can't really eat a lot of it all of the time. But we'll show you some ways to like detox your body. But it's tuna fish. Regular can, I don't care what brand it is, of a regular tuna in oil water contains at least 30 grams of protein. It's incredible. If a egg had 10 grams, you had to eat 3 eggs. But mercury is a metal poison. I mean, I've ate so much tuna. I've ate a ton of tuna. That's probably why when I was in the MRI machine, felt like my whole body was jumping like hell. But it's not funny. That's true. Man, I had to stop the MRI 4 times. The MRI dude told me if they had to stop it again, of the shoulder that is totally tore up. Can't even remember all that. They said, you know, most people know you got a torn rotator cuff. Boy, it went way beyond. I had to look up the body parts again. The medical record. Same thing. Hold it at the top. Don't drop the weights like that. Whew. Man, but I love tuna. For a long time, I just opened up the can, wouldn't drain nothing, put salt, pepper, and hot sauce on it. Bop, 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 bop. Then I realized I needed to get some fiber, so I used wheat bread. And I didn't like wheat bread at first. Just like I drink a lot of soda and sweet tea. Switched over to diet. I don't like diet soda, but none of that's good for you. So, like even like unsweetened Kool-Aid or whatever they call that stuff, none of that's really good for you. But I got to have some kind of taste, and I'm not gonna live forever now. So I never was gonna live forever anyway. But I'm gonna get me something. Always had a great big Mr. Goodyear bar. God, I love them things. The big one, like $3 one. It's huge. We're doing back. Then we need to stand up. No, I tell you what. See how far I get over here. Chainsaws. Bed over road. Go as far down as you can. Make it a full range of motion. That's all the things you could do with tuna. Like one of my go-tos, and if you had to have always get a good what do you call it, carbohydrate. Ramen noodles is the way to go. Ramen noodles and a tuna. It's that's at $1.50, less than $2. It'll get you full and get you everything that you need. The packet's worse than everything else in the whole thing. And you can make your own stuff. That packet's pretty. Look at if you look at a ramen noodle soup or any of the others that make those, the little package things usually cost 20 cents. Usually cost 10 cents. Almost like 50 cents. But I got to have them. I eat a lot of them, folks. I do. I really do. And a lot of potatoes. I eat a lot of potatoes. A lot. Really a lot. A couple of times a day. I love them damn things. A lot. Mashed potatoes. French fries. Twice baked potatoes. With a lot of salt and a lot of ketchup. It'll freak you out. And all that's got to go away for a little while. Well, not all of it. Onosaurus in there. I mean, he had the attitude for it. That's why he was a winner in the bodybuilding business. He said everything, putting food in his mouth wasn't more important than his goal. Getting a drink wasn't more important than his goal. Doing anything other than trying to achieve his goal was a waste of his time. And he's a success story. That snag, that whatever, it wasn't worth it. Well, I'm not trying to win a Mr. Olympia or Mr. Universe. I do say I want six-pack abs, and I know to do that, I'm going to have to do without when there's a couple months left. And right now it's the holidays. Matter of fact, that ain't even going to be around because it'll be November. I can go without Halloween, and there ain't nothing in between there, so we should be good. That's a good time to start cutting. I actually got lucky when I picked that. You know what I mean? Still doing back. Let's do a little bicep right quick. On the edge. About a couple shrugs since we're right here. Stretch it out. Oh man, that feels good. Push yourself. Man, it's sore. Okay. Come on up. Swing the weight to the front, to the back. However far you can get it, either side. And you want it just like 2 or 3 inches in front of you. 2 or 3 inches behind you. It's a little teeny movement. Stretching the arms out. I'm gonna come out. This is like a half shoulder workout too. Might even be a whole shoulder workout. Okay. If you don't have a kettlebell, when I do the forearm thing, that's that would be bicep. Hold on, let me think about it. Yeah, get one you go. Oh. Anyway, your forearms, show you something. Excuse me. You get a stick. It's my walking stick. It's nice. A little handle. Bust you up with it. When it's normally made for spider webs. Keep your arms straight out and just twist your hands. And then go the other way. Like you're rolling it up. And then go back. And it ain't going to take you long. Don't worry about it. And the heavier the stick, you know, you can reuse a broom handle. What else you got lying around? A Swifter. You know, they're all light. And this is pretty light too. This is a piece of it's a crepe myrtle. You could take a shoestring, any kind of string, and tie it around here. You got to make sure that it doesn't just spin around. You can put a little nail, a staple or something, some tape, but get it to where the knot doesn't twist around, and put you a length of rope, and you can put a weight on it, and then you curl it up. And when you're rolling it, the weight comes up, and then the weight comes down. Burn your forearms off. Excuse me again. Horrible burn. It's incredible. What did I just do? I did forearms. That forearms on fire, man. Get them pop out forearms, make the veins all pop out. Don't bang the weight. Man, yep. Feel it now. Man, I'd love to be able to deadlift. All right, let's go back and burn it out. blood going everywhere. Yep. I can feel it. In the morning time, I didn't even get to it. Take some grits. Instant grits. Only take a minute. Water, butter. And I'm going to make it for you. And right in it, right before they done, you put 2 eggs in it. And I put cheese on mine. Salt, pepper, and butter. You need that in your life, I promise you. Best way to start the day. Especially if you got some bacon and some wheat toast. Or I make some oatmeal. Put peanut butter and jelly and a banana in it. It's so good, folks. It's so good. If you eat white rice, turn to brown rice. There's a couple different substitutes for that. Don't make me wait. You know, everybody knows about the chicken and beef and pork. Any kind of meat's going to give you the protein that you need. Even hot dogs and Vienna sausage and potted meat, they all got a protein value to it. And that's what it all boils down to. How you can get the, because protein is expensive. It just is. Eggs went through the roof. If you any kind of, see, dairy's got good protein, but a lot of people can't even eat dairy. But I'm always gonna recommend milk. If you can drink milk, drink milk. It helps. And any of those things you make a smoothie out of, except tuna fish. Like when I start dieting, you got to diet to get 6-pack abs. There's just no ifs, ands, buts about it. It comes down to what you put in your body now. And when I was in prison, they right around August, when the maximum amount of heat outside hit and dudes was sweating, man, they would put, let me tell you what they did. They would put brown sugar all over their body. Brown sugar and vinegar all over their body. They'd take the brown sugar and put just a little bit of vinegar so it wouldn't be watery, it'd be a paste all over them. And start putting trash bags, like a sauna suit, trash bag, 2 or 3 trash bags, and as many sweatsuits as they could put on their body. Now, they were big dudes already and would only eat a can of tuna and a couple eggs maybe for the whole day and nothing but water. As close as they could get. They had to get the protein now, and they were working out hardcore. They had to get the protein to maintain the muscle while they were trying to shred all the water away, because they didn't have any fat no more. They just had water weight. And would do that for a month. Man, you would after about 20 minutes, they'd walk or run the track or be on a stationary bike or a treadmill. Damn outfits totally soaking wet. The clothes would be 15 times heavier by the time they got done working out. And they wouldn't wear, they would hate, I mean, they would almost wear their clothes, almost wear their sweatsuits in the shower and all they clothes to bed because they didn't want you to see what they look like underneath there. Because what they was going to do at a set date, you couldn't even let the guards know, man. It's crazy. I'm going to start cooling down. But they used to go out to the weight pile and they would have pose downs like it was Mr. Olympia or Mr. Universe or any of those bodybuilder thing. And that was when they, I mean, you always saw them anyway, but you just can't. We lived in a dorm where they had low walls and bunk beds. You could see the damn person on the top bunk from everywhere. I had a top bunk. And, but they would have those, man, it was incredible to, like, shoot like a real bodybuilding contest. Dudes were shredded. And the key was always diet. You could work out I would work out all day. I work out until the phone don't record no more, till the cows come home, the pigs fly. Still be fat. That's the truth. It really is. That saying, you are what you eat. They don't make cans of 6-pack abs and people be tearing it up. So now it becomes choices. And because I'm already big, you'll be able to tell if I made the right choice or not, won't you? You know what I mean? And it all boiled down to, I mean, when that 365 days hit, like, why don't you have it? Well, you did put in the work. You did do what it takes. You can only blame yourself. Even if I get sick, even if I get hurt, I mean, that's all part of life. I lose people, lose everything. Does that stop my mission? Does that stop my goal? Does that stop my plan? It can. It does everybody's every day. And maybe I might not have a choice. I'm aware of everything. I'm not stupid. I've had so much shit happen to me. I've been struck by lightning. I've been shot with a gun. I've ran somebody over. They tried to commit suicide, but I didn't know that. I didn't know, like I tried to hit him. He tried to commit suicide. Ran out in front of my car with the only intentions of getting hit by my car. Ain't that something? You know how damn mad I was about that? Call me one into me. I've had a shark. You talking about scared? I hit the water. I hit the water so much that it made a bowl where my hands were busting it up. Damn shark turned around and his fin hit me on the way out. Man, my heart was beating so fast, folks. All right. Well, I was going to take the day off, but I felt good, so we got it in. And that happens. I mean, but the reality is you're going to need more days off than you think anyway. Life will always get in the way. So if you get a chance to push through a day, go ahead. I mean, it's just a day. Hope everybody's having a good day and staying safe. I appreciate all the support, the comments, the likes. I see them. Thank you so much. Really makes me feel good about what I'm doing. But if you can, hit that like button for me. Share if you can. Subscribe if you haven't.